We got that with me. To the shop, post office.
Yeah.
That's really the first time they took part in a memorial match with not. That will give people and especially rankings, but not to be they drew. But one
Alright, good morning everyone, happy Sunday. I'm just walking to the gym. I literally got up this morning, put on a wash, had a coffee, just took the dogs out for a walk, and now I'm going to do my 60 minutes of cardio, and I'm just going to take you through a Sunday in my life today. So plan of action, gym just for cardio, and then going home, have my breakfast. I need to just dash out to the shop, to H&M and to Pets at Home, and then I'm coming home and I'm just going to set myself up for the week. So this basically includes a little bit of laptop time, going over my calendar, writing down my to-do list, delegating on the to-do list on what days I'm going to do what, and then meal prepping. At the moment I am eating and rinsing and repeating the same foods all the time, so I will, as I'm making my food for today, so as I make my lunch today, I will make my lunch for Monday and Tuesday, and then as I make my evening meal this evening, I will also make my evening meal for Monday and Tuesday as well, just for ease. I don't actually need to, because Mondays I work from home, but it just makes life a lot easier, and I sort of save myself like half an hour throughout the day to get a little bit of work done. And then I just need to make sure that everything's prepped. One thing that I really like to do most days anyway, but especially on a Sunday, is before I have my evening meal, so I'll take my dogs out on their walk at about 4:30, and then I will get in, and then I will get ready for bed then. So then once I've had my evening meal, all I need to do is pop everything away, and then I can just chill and go to bed nice and early, because one of the best things you can do to set yourself up for a good week is have a good sleep and go to bed early. So that's the plan for today, that's what we're going to do. It's a really nice autumn day today, quite fresh, sun's trying to come out, but it is lovely. So I've got an hour to do on the stairs this morning. Haven't eaten anything yet, I'm doing this fasted, and it is 8:30, and I'm trying to push, now that I'm in depletion, my food is low, I'm trying to push back my meals as much as I can. So like yesterday, my first meal, I didn't eat until around 10:30, and that put me in good stead for the rest of the day, just kind of keep hunger at bay as much as I can. But yeah, so that's the plan of action for today. So get this session done and then get on with everything else that we need to do. Oh, cardio completed. 1 hour done on the stairs. So I'm heading home, and it's starting to rain, so I'm going to put the camera down and quick hop it home. And then when I get in, I'm going to have my breakfast, I'm going to shower, pop to the shops, get that done, so I can just spend the rest of the afternoon at home doing whatever I need to do. It's breakfast: 3 egg white omelette, 2 light baby bells, and 25 grams of honey roasted ham with a bit of ketchup and everything but the bagel dressing on there as well. So I'm showered, dressed and ready. Plan now is it's just gone past 11:30. I'm going to pop to the shops because I need to go to Pets at Home to get the boys some of their treats. I need to pop to H&M to return my parcel. I'm going to go to M&S to get the bouquet of flowers. And then I want to go to Starbucks to get a blonde roast black coffee. Second one of the day, second and last one. And then we're going to come home and we're going to get on with laptop stuff. I want to film a couple of little videos because in my private Facebook community and for my clients I do a thing called Minute Mondays. I basically just do like a quick, short 60-second clip of some kind of educational info, whether that be mindset, training, lifestyle, food, whatever it might be, and then I elaborate on that in like a longer pre-recorded video for them later on. So I want to try and get 3 or 4 of those done, which will take me 15 minutes to do, and then just checking up client programs. There's 2 programs that I need to finalise and update, and then we're going to get on with meal prepping and relaxing for the rest of the day. So I'm going to pop to the shops, and I will see you in a bit.
So here we go again, it's no surprise. 'Cause we know better
Can't leave without getting a little treat for the boys. Oh, goodness me, it is unbelievably breezy outside. So windy, but I'm in now. Got myself some flowers from M&S, which I'm just gonna pop in bars. I got the boys some treats as well. Throughout the week, they're pretty good. My dogs snack on like carrots, ham, chicken, cucumber. They love all of that. So then at the end of the week, I go and get them these like little muffins from Pets at Home, and they love them. So I'm just gonna give them these, and then I'm gonna make a start on my lunch. And as I said, as I make my lunch today, I will make my lunch for the next 2 days. Because Monday is a check-in day for me, so that is, I'm literally glued. I get up, go to my session, and then I'm glued to my computer virtually all day, and it just makes my life easier. And then Tuesday, I'm out all morning, and that's the only day really that I'm away, not at home. So let me get the boys in and give them their treats. Sit. Good boys. Yeah, you have to take that one away, I think. Anyway, I also just made myself a little coffee. It's the one from Nespresso. That is the vitamin B12 one. I put some vanilla flavour drops in there from My Protein. I was gonna go, I went to Starbucks to get myself a coffee, but because I'm only having a black coffee, the queue was massive, and I was like, it's not worth it. Just go home and get one that you've got that you really enjoy. So, right, let me prep my food for lunch, and then I'll sort out my flowers. So at the moment, I can't lie and say that the food I am having is making me thrive. I am eating the same thing day in, day out at the moment, as we are on the final push for my first competitive season. And so it's just a case of, at the moment, food is fuel, and it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just kind of simple, but I play around with seasonings and things, so that's fine. But lunch at the moment, I have 6 meals. So I have my first meal of the day, which is usually a rice cake with fire, yogurt and peanut butter. I actually switched the way around that I have meal 1 and meal 2 today, and I do that depending on how. So meal 1 is either rice cake and my fire, yogurt, or it's my omelette, or it's the other way around. Then meal 3 is what I'm about to cook now, which is just literally chicken, cucumber, cottage cheese and salsa. Meal 4, which you'll see in a bit, is a rice cake with 2 boiled eggs, but without the yolks, just the egg white. Meal 5 is 100 grams of just lean beef mince with broccoli and cottage cheese. And then the 6th meal is, again, fire yogurt, peanut butter, maybe like a square of dark chocolate or something like that. It's something sweet to end the day, because I get like sweet cravings. That's what I save. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm going to chop up my chicken, and I'm going to measure out for today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. So that is going to be 150 grams in the grand total. So no, it's not a lot, but at the moment I'm not eating a lot, so basically. But just by doing this is honestly such a super handy trick. I mean, I know some people, and I know for me, you know, I've when my weeks were busier, as in I left the house more, I would meal prep like my full meal. But at the moment, I work from home pretty much all the time, so I don't need to cook every single meal fresh. However, one thing that it is super easy, and if you can do, you know, rather than meal prepping every single meal, like what I'm doing now, when you make your one meal today, people overcomplicate it. Oh, what to have for food today, what should I do tomorrow, you know, don't overcomplicate it. Just pick a meal and have that for like 2 or 3 days. You know, as long as you enjoy what you're having, then, you know, it's not boring at all. So obviously for me, like when I'm not in prep, for example, right now, if I was by myself, I'd probably be making myself, you know, some kind of like chicken, potato and veg, which I'd probably keep for the next few days, or like a big bowl of tuna pasta or something like that. So, you know, people just overcomplicate things. Pick simple foods and just, you know, batch it, big at a time. And the seasoning that I'm going to have on here today and for the next few days is my favourite, which is these two from Nando. You've got the garlic and herb and the Nando's medium peri-peri seasoning, and literally just whack this all over there. See what I mean? So even though it's kind of like, yes it is chicken, not even rice at the minute, basic foods like chicken, beef, broccoli, cucumber, when you season it like this, it actually, you know, it's not almost not like you're having it. And then I've got my everything but the bagel dressing, so this is how I keep it tasting. This is what I tell my clients all the time, you know. At the start of a week, pick 2 carb sources and pick 2 protein sources. You know, for example, chicken and salmon, and then, you know, rice and pasta, or pasta and potato, whatever it is. And use those as your base, and then play around with like what veggies you have, what seasonings you have, and what salad you have. And then your snacks obviously throughout the day. So then you're hitting all your macros, you're not overcomplicating everything, and you're making your life a whole lot easier because you have taken the guesswork out of it. The world of social media, they do all these fancy recipes, you know, when it's Monday to Friday and it's just a working weekend. As long as you enjoy what you're having and it's tasty, that's all you need. New bouquet of flowers set up for the week. M&S delivering the goods as always. Very much into a little bit of orange at the minute as well, just a little pop, because everything else is quite neutral. Hey Gus. So having that, I think, just makes it brighten up the place. I've got about a minute and a half until my chicken's done, and this, my husband got me a candle from a little shop that he went into the other day. He knows that I'm a sucker for both flowers and for candles, and this is orange and cinnamon flavour, and I know that cinnamon is an acquired taste. I feel like most people I speak to like cinnamon, however I also know a lot of people that don't, so it is a very acquired taste. But again, another pop of orange to match the candles, not the candles, the flowers for now. So I'm going to pop this here, and I've got a little pumpkin as well that I'm going to try and make look cute on the centre island, but I don't know if it does. So that's in the island. I know you should technically have 3, but I feel like that looks a bit bare, I don't know. I'll live with this for a minute and see what it looks like. Right, my chicken's just finished. So all I do now is just get the chicken and reweigh it now that it's cooked. And then I'm just going to divide that by 3. Put that back to 0, and I'm going to take 35 out for 1 meal tomorrow, 35 grams. There we go. It's very sad. So this is the chicken that I've got right now. Oh my god. And then all I basically do from there is recook the cooked chicken and then separate it into the 3 bowls. This is my lunch for now. And obviously you can see the rest doesn't take that much prep whatsoever. So then this is chicken for tomorrow and this is chicken for Tuesday. They will go in the fridge, and then obviously this I'm going to have now. And again, when it comes to my evening meal tonight, that is also what I will do. So I'll be having, for example, 100 grams of lean beef mince. I will cook 300 grams, and then I've got tomorrow and Tuesday ready and ready to go. And whilst I eat this, I'm going to boil the kettle. I'm going to make myself 6 boiled eggs, because my next meal, and going forward over the next week, is going to be a rice cake with 2 egg whites boiled.
Well, that's what's up there.
So I've just given a little quick tidy up of the living room. Hi Paul. Looking nice and fresh. My eggs are done, so I'm just letting them cool down. I'm going to do a bit of work for about half an hour, and then I'm going to have this snack. So I've sat myself down at the dining table. I'm just going to go through and organise my week. 9 times out of 10 I woke up in the office, but recently I've been feeling really bad at my dogs because I've been spending so much time up there and I feel like I'm not giving them enough love and attention. So I've started to sit down here. You can see I've got one over there. These are the ones outside. Just so I can like be with them a little bit more, because I feel really bad. Excuse me. Come here. So I feel really bad for leaving them by themselves. So what I'm going to do now is, usually I don't do any client work on a Sunday. I'll just log on and make sure that everyone's messages have gone through for like, just make sure for the feedback forms. However, on Friday I ended up not getting everything officially done, and Saturday is my full day off of doing any work whatsoever. So I'm just going to go in now. There's 2 ladies who I just literally need to upload their programs onto their calendar for the week. And then I'm gonna go into my calendar and my Notion dashboard and organize my week. And how this basically looks is I'll go into Notion first and I write down a massive list of everything that needs to be done this week. And then underneath that, so I've got my massive list, and underneath I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I just drag and drop and delegate to each day. And then I just leave anything up at the top that kind of can be done whenever, but I just put down the most important things on each day so that I know that that's, you know, organized. And then I go into my Google Calendar and kind of add everything in there to time batch it also. I know that, for example, Monday is my client check-in days, so the morning between 9 and 1 really is spent doing feedback forms, and then 1 till 3 is spent doing one-to-one calls. Or that can differ slightly, but that just depends on how many calls I've got. Sometimes I might have 8, and then sometimes I might have 2, depending on you know, where people's programs are and things like that. Sit down, sit. And then I will go in like on Tuesday. So if I know that Tuesday is, you know, I need to do this, I will upload it as like admin for like a time block of like an hour. And then within that grey box of admin, it will be in baby blue, the task that I need to get done, and I'll allocate like 15 minutes each.
So take this love and try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose my...
Right, so it's about an hour later and it's gotten really, really dark, and I'm just finishing off. And so it's coming up 3:45, and I'm just having here, if you can see, I've got a little rice cake with a egg white, 2 egg whites on, and I've just had a little bit on the side as well, and I've cooked 2 more which are ready for tomorrow. So I'm just going to have these, and then in about 45 minutes I'm going to take the boys out for their walk. I haven't got around to filming any content today, but that's fine, I can do that in the morning, so that doesn't matter. Believe it or not, it's only 4:45 and it's literally pitch black. I've just finished up now for the day. That is all done. Calendar set, to-do list is done, all client programs ready, which is absolutely fab. So plan of action now, take the dogs out, come back, and then I'm going to put my mincemeat in the air fryer. And then whilst that is cooking, I have this rule where I want to be ready for bed before I have my evening meal, because there is nothing worse, especially on a Sunday, when, you know, you make your tea and then you chill, sit down, maybe watch whatever is on the TV, Strictly, I'm asleep now, and then it gets like 9:30, 10 o'clock and you're not ready for bed. There is nothing worse than that. So whilst my evening meal's cooking, I'll go upstairs, get my room looking nice, turn the lights off, put the lamp on, light a candle, get in my pyjamas, roll down the bed. I'll also get my gym clothes out for in the morning, because I'm up 5 AM to go and get my cardio and my session done. So then once my evening meal's done, all I literally need to do is clean my teeth and get into bed. And honestly, it sets you up for such a good night's sleep and sets you up for such a good morning as well. So I'm just going to close down the curtains, make the house all cozy, and then when I come back in with these 2, it's just time to chill for the evening. Come on in. Right, off we go.
And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive.
Right, so the mince is in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and that 10 minutes is going to be me going upstairs, getting ready for bed, and then when I come back down, it's going to go in for about another 8 minutes or so, and that is when I'm going to put my broccoli on. I've just prepped and chopped my broccoli that I'll be having on Tuesday, because tomorrow night I am going to make I'm cooking my broccoli for tonight and tomorrow, and this is Tuesday's chopped, but I'm going to make this fresh when I get in, because I don't really like cold broccoli and I don't like heated up broccoli, so I'm going to make that fresh on Tuesday, but everything else is going to be done. So part of getting ready for bed means washing from today, clothes on the bed from today, put away, and so I can wake up in the morning with a nice clean house, tidy house. Otherwise I can't really function.
my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning.
Now that my mince is cooked, get the plate to 0, pour it all in there. So that's come to 144 grams. So I need around 70 grams going in here and 70 grams remaining in here. I'll do now. That is actually, I mean, I could just do so it's pretty even either way. However, I like to be precise. There we go, fab. So that is tomorrow. This is today. And I'm just going to put in my cottage cheese. And then, of course, everything but the bagel. If you know, you know. Some extra salt. And then this here is lunch for dinner tonight. And then dinner tomorrow. Let this cool down before I put it in the fridge. And this is something that I truly don't normally do. Sit here. However, when you're by yourself and basically, it's not a proper meal, is it? It's literally meat and veg. I don't need to be sat at the table. So I'm going to sit here and watch Schitt's Creek whilst I have my food. And then this is what I was saying, one of the last things I do is get the bed ready. So I'm going to go downstairs now, watch the Strictly results. But then when I come up, my room is ready to chill. It's nice and cool, ready for sleep. And I also get my office ready as well. So I've just been in, giving the office a nice clean because I know, especially when I'm going to be spending my entire day in there, I want to be able to go in the morning and not have to worry that it's a mess or anything like that. So everything is all nice and tidied now. I've just made myself a bedtime tea every night, and it was this one here, the Twinings Sleep with spiced apple and vanilla with chamomile and passion flowers. So it's very nice, and I put in a couple of drops of this as well to make it nice and sweet. But I'm about to make my final evening snack, last thing I'm going to eat today. Yes, I am very hungry, as you will probably notice with how little I've eaten today. But it's all part and parcel of what we are trying to achieve. So my evening snack tonight, 50 grams of Fage yogurt, 1 square of sea salt dark chocolate, and some peanut butter, the whole earth drizzle in my yogurt. I'm going to put some of this peanut butter, skinny comb, whatever it is, sweetener, whatever. This is basically what happens when you are on a massive deficit and you need the flavour of everything you can get. That's empty. I'm not even going to bother opening that. So in with the Fage we go. Also, I didn't realise that this was pronounced Fage until like the other day. I thought it was Fage. That was embarrassing. Right, let me get rid of this. I'll just do a little lid full of this here, just a little bit, because this can be a little bit powering. I would suggest that don't even bother trying taking part in a bikini prep if you don't like cinnamon. If you know, you know. And then peanut butter drizzle, I've got 8 grams of this. And then I've also got 1 square of sea salt dark chocolate. And then this right here is the snack that has got me through prep. And I think that's me done for the day. So as you can see, my Sundays are always super chilled, but I pretty much do the same thing every single week to set me up. And this isn't what I've done just because I'm still in prep. This is what I do and have done for a very, very long time. I think if you don't do this, personally for me, if I don't do that and I wake up in the morning, house is a mess, things aren't done, nothing's prepared, I feel like I'm just starting it off in the wrong way, and I'm starting it off frantic, and then that's how the rest of the week tends to go. And as I say to my clients, you know, taking that extra time, you know, granted right now the meal prep I'm not doing is anything crazy. However, you know, even when I'm not in a prep and I'm having like big pasta dishes and things like that, I still do it the same. So yes, it takes potentially an extra 30 minutes in your day to prep that food. However, you're buying time back later on in the week by simply doing that. And you know, by, especially if you are on a health and fitness journey, by getting your workouts in and organising your calendar, time batching your days, you know, your workout should be part of your day. It should not be something that you neither want to nor do skip. You know, it's there to benefit you. It's not there to hinder you. It's there to help your day be more successful, help your week be more successful. So that is why I'm a huge advocate for always staying one step ahead of the game, i.e. meal prepping, calendar sorted, just knowing exactly what you're doing. But that's how my Sunday has looked. The house is lovely and cozy, nice and tidy. I'm actually getting all the Christmas decorations down next weekend to decorate the house on the Saturday the 2nd. So just trying to keep the house nice and tidy until then, so it's not a case of having to clean and put the decorations up. It's just a case of just putting the decorations up. So that's that. But I hope you enjoyed this very relaxed vlog. Not sure what the next one will be. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to log off. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give me a follow on Instagram, Emily Morse Coaching. Loads going down there over the next few weeks. Offers for my online coaching are coming as well, which is something that I don't do very often, but for this year it is. So make sure you follow. I hope you like this video. Any questions, comment down below as always. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And have a wonderful week. And I will see you in the next one.